Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. So the legal team of Nnamdi Kanu held a press conference on Thursday to discuss the illegal detention of the IPB leader Nnamdi Kanu still in custody, forgetting that Supreme Court have given the order that no other court should try Nnamdi Kanu in court. But the Federal High Court and the Nigerian government are still going against the laws of the Supreme Court, which means the Nigerian government are not following order, forgetting that Supreme Court has the final order and the final judgment which they've carried out that Nnamdi Kanu is free and he should be released with immediate effect. But the government, with alongside the DSS, said no, and they are still trying Nnamdi Kanu in court, which is also a violation of human rights, because Nnamdi Kanu have done nothing to the Nigerian government. Because if he had done something, the Nigerian government should at least come up with an evidence or say something that this is what he did. But the government have not brought any evidence or say anything that can hold Nnamdi Kanu guilty. All they do is they keep on adjourning the cases here and here, knowing the feel that Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist and that he is not guilty of any charges that they are placing on him. Forgetting that an expo was a rumor was running about that Peter Mbadi, the governor of Enugu State, helped the federal government to arrest Simonekpa in Finland, and this was what happened. Like I said, allegedly, which means that these are not verified, but allegedly they say that the federal government worked with Peter Mbadi to send a huge amount of money to the Finland Biafran account. They sent around $100 million. That was a huge amount of money. So that led to Finland government now saying no, that this amount of money is usually a dirty money or a money used or recovered from scam or drugs. So they had to do some thorough investigation on Simonekpa. That was why Simonekpa was arrested. Like I said, Simonekpa have not been convicted of any crime. He is still there because the Finland government are still running their investigation to know how the money got to their account. And funny enough, they trace it down to Nigeria, and happens that the federal government are the ones that sent that money to that account, thereby making the Finland government to release 3 of those persons that were arrested alongside Simonekpa, and soon Simonekpa will go home. And like the chief of defense staff for Biafran, God Rebels, said that it is impossible to extradite Simonekpa down to Nigeria because he had done no crime, and Finnish citizens are not being sent like that according to Finnish law. So the federal government should lose hope on the case of Simonekpa, and let's focus on this issue of Nnamdi Kanu. To tell you that the Igbos are the problems of themselves, because how can the president of Nigeria come to Enugu State and then no Enugu leader came up to tell him about Nnamdi Kanu's release? All of them were busy talking about projects, lands, roads, and everything, building schools, but none of them talked about Nnamdi Kanu's release. This is a sign that the Igbos are also behind this issue, these terrorists of Nnamdi Kanu, because this actually terrorizing his life. Everybody has a right of freedom, everybody has the freedom of speech, and everybody have also the right to say that I want to stand on my own. That was the only crime Nnamdi Kanu committed. And don't forget that other persons like Sunday Igboho have also said the same thing Nnamdi Kanu said, which was that Nigeria needs to divide for it to work. That was the only offense Nnamdi Kanu committed, and the federal government termed him a terrorist. But here we have people like Sunday Igboho and the rest that are moving freely on the streets that have done the same crime committed by Nnamdi Kanu, but they are not arrested. Is it because Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man? Remember, Sowore said that there is an Igbo problem in Nigeria, that a memo was passed into the federal government that they should be careful of the Igbos. Ever since then, they've been treating the Igbos anyhow, because that is only the reason that justifies why Nnamdi Kanu is still in custody, even after the government don't have any proof that this man is guilty of anything or any trial or any charge placed against him. That's why the team of Nnamdi Kanu came out to hold that press conference, talking about the injustice carried out on Nnamdi Kanu, because he is meant to be released by now. He had done nothing wrong. He had done nothing to be in detention till today. Because if he is guilty, the federal government should have at least presented something to hold him, but they've not presented anything. That means Nnamdi Kanu is a free man, but the federal government are denying the fact that he's a free man. So this calls for action for every Igbos, every Northerners to put hands together and make sure Nnamdi Kanu is released from detention. because him being detention is also causing more insecurities in our country, Nigeria. So this actually calls for Nnamdi Kanu's freedom, because this is not getting too much. People are now talking and is sending bad information outside Nigeria. And that's the main reason why Finland said they are not going to extradite Simon Ekpa down to Nigeria, because how they've seen them treated Nnamdi Kanu. Said no, that they cannot send in their citizens to be treated like that. So that's the video I bring to you guys to know what's happening, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. Stay tuned, guys.